name's Jessica, and I have an 8-year-old son named Oliver. He was actually born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, which basically means half a heart. And as a result of that, he ended up having a stroke when he was 6 months old, which kind of led to a lot of his delays. He got a heart transplant at age 3 and then regressed into severe autism right after that. So we started out in the public system with preschool and everything, and by kindergarten, he really wasn't doing that well. He was never in class. He was throwing chairs and hitting, screaming, just not in class ever. So we started looking at our options, and we found Haugland Learning Center, and we are actually using the John Peterson Scholarship right now for his education. When I learned about the John Peterson Scholarship, I guess relief would be the best word, because we knew that he had autism, but we had a hard time getting the diagnosis. So without the diagnosis, you can't use that scholarship. So I thought we were going to be stuck in public, and he was going to get kicked out because he's a behavior kid. So it really opened up a lot of options. Actually, when we left the parent meeting at Haugland, I walked out crying because I knew I had found the right place for him. I would want other families to know that with the scholarships, it really does open up a lot of doors. Public is good for some, but it's not a fit for everyone. So for me, it's kind of like a lifesaver. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's the truth. And in addition to that, I guess it also means just that he's going to get an education, because in public school he wasn't. They really tried. I really want to stress that they tried so hard, but he wasn't learning anything. The 2 years that he spent in preschool, he learned absolutely nothing. And it wasn't for lack of trying, it's just that they couldn't deal with the behavioral issues. When he was in public, though, he just really, mornings were rough. I mean, getting him out the door, he was late every day, and it was only 2.5 hours. It was half-day preschool, but getting him there, I mean, it was pretty much kicking and screaming, getting him in the car and getting him in the building. And now he gets in the car willingly, like, let's go. So, big difference. I guess the first 3 days were what I would call the honeymoon period, and then he actually had an escalation of behaviors, which his teachers had told me to expect, because just getting used to routine and not being able to leave whenever he wanted. He didn't like that. By the second week, though, he was really starting to fall in line. Right now, he's pretty much in class almost the entire time. When he does want to leave, he asks for a break instead of throwing a chair across the room. Academically, he's still a little bit behind, but he's getting a lot closer now. He's able to write his name now, which when he started at Haugland, he couldn't even draw a line on a piece of paper. So that's pretty huge gains, pretty much all across the board.